So anyway, today we are going to be recording our reactions. Kyber is here with me. Say hi, Kyber.
What's up?
We're going to be recording our reactions to the new League reveal and update for Path of Exile 2. Now, this is a game that we play quite a bit. Kyber has played more because he has restarted his character so many times, but which is fine. But this might fix that. We'll see. But today they are going to be adding the Druid, which I wasn't really interested in until I saw the tiny little clip of some of the gameplay, and now I am. So, I don't quite know how we're going to structure this. We'll kind of see, but we're going to be relatively light on our commentary, and then just kind of go through it after. We'll say things like as it goes on, but like then we're gonna like kind of zip through some of the bits and kind of see what we think about certain things. Go ahead.
I think I don't want to interrupt Jonathan too much, but
yeah,
if there's something I like really want to mention, I'll probably ask.
If it's important,
here and there.
if it's important, then do by all means.
I'm sure you can slice it up later, but
that's fine. That's not a big deal at all. I just want to see kind of what he says here. Did you watch the trailer for the Druid? If you haven't, that's okay.
I did watch the 1.5 minute trailer. Yeah, the tornadoes and like the
fucking wyvern.
Yeah.
I didn't expect that.
A lot of people don't know this is that D&D does have a dragon form for two different druid classes actually. The Circle of Stars and the regular druid as well can do a dragon form. So. But it is nice to see.
That fire animation was incredible. I see why this took so long.
Well.
Yeah, I was like, what?
Because normally, if being mounted on a chicken means you're immune to like ground effects, maybe flying does that as well.
Yeah, I don't know.
That'd be really cool.
I picture it as like a... That'd be so OP though, because if you float for so long, you're basically immune to damage. Anyway, we'll see how it works. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and get started and kind of... Like I said, we'll interrupt from here every once in a while to kind of, if it's something important, but then whenever we're done, we're going to go through the whole thing. So, all right.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Rogers, Game Director on Path of Exile 2, and welcome to GGG Live. Today we're going to show you an exclusive reveal for what's coming next for Path of Exile 2.
Just a little bit.
Twitch drops are enabled on today's live stream, so you'll be able
to get that, by the way.
Wild's dodge roll effect by following the instructions.
I let it play, but I didn't actually watch the video.
Finally time to show off a new class that we know everyone in the community's been waiting for. So let's roll the trailer for Path of Exile 2.
Yeah, we're raw dogging
the
this.
Druids.
We know like nothing. I saw the tiny little minute clip of this, and that is it. I know nothing about this class or anything. Another thing too, I want to say, just going into this real quick before I won't interrupt anymore. I saw people bitching about this.
About what?
About this update, this reveal. Saying like PoE 1 is just better, blah blah. What have they been doing for so long, blah blah. So I guess keep that in mind and see what we think.
I guess they're just being impatient. And maybe
we'll see. We'll see. I don't know, but I thought that was interesting because I see a lot of comments also being like, y'all need to chill. So like, I wonder what was in here that made them do that. But anyway, we'll talk about that later. So let's see. I'll talk over this just a little bit, just because we both already seen this, but this was very cool.
Yeah, Kineki.
There was like a first-person bit here.
Well.
This was neat.
What have we got here then?
Yeah.
You lost, fella.
Even just for a little cutscene, that's pretty cool.
We're talking
Yeah.
to you. I asked you a question.
Watch this be the secret coolest class.
What's wrong with him?
That'd be wild.
He's lost his bloody mind.
I see a stun there.
Yeah, lots of stunts there. That vine move there was really cool.
That was neat.
The bouncing fireballs are neat.
Yeah. The werewolf move, the slash thing is cool. He can control werewolves. That's nice.
Is that a moonbeam? That's a very D&D thing as well.
Yeah.
So, you can use the storm.
He's setting up like totems here.
Yeah.
That shoot fire. This wyvern form is crazy.
Yeah, it looks sick.
The fact you can just fucking fly over and... That's insane that even works.
Control the elements that your beast uses is so cool.
Yeah.
so much more customizable than the D2 Druid.
And by the way, that music, dude. Who the fuck are they
Very
paying to
witchery.
make this? Yeah. Who the fuck are they paying to make this music?
I will find you.
Maybe it's the same band.
Ifa. I don't know who that is.
Now, as
Some of
can
you
see, the Druid is a
PoE
shape-shifting
lore people
elemental
in the comments,
spellcaster.
let me know. I don't
After
know
his
anything.
fellow druids were destroyed by the King in the Mists, the druid lost his humanity in the forests of Ogham, where he wandered for years as a beast. Now, finally reawakened, he's determined to find his lost wife and regain his humanity.
And his
Huh.
penis.
Druid has been one of the hardest classes for us to design. As well as having human spells, he has 3 animal forms, and we wanted to make sure that there were interesting combos between all of them. The Druid is our first hybrid strength and intelligence class. That means he needs to have the ability to use spells and attacks. As a human, the Druid typically uses magical staves to harness the powers of the earth and the
Damn, that's
natural world.
crazy.
One of the first skills you will learn is the ability to create small volcanoes from the earth. This skill spits out balls of magma at your enemies, and will continue to do so for some time.
We have
While the
Volcano from
volcano is
D2,
active,
which is good.
turn
So like
into an
Yeah,
animal and
that is
wade
cool.
into
I like that
melee
one as well.
Many of the skills you use as a human last for a significant period of time, giving you a good chance to turn into an animal and rage out. But how do you
Man.
turn into an animal, you may
the
ask?
fact that spells keep
Well,
going
the
while
answer
you
is a new
shoot
Yeah.
weapon
them
type
is
that
very
druids
cool.
use, animal talismans.
Talisman.
When you
Oh.
equip an animal talisman, you can choose which animal form you would like the talisman to represent.
Huh.
Depending on what you
Interesting.
choose, you'll be given that animal's basic attack as a new skill to equip. For
Oh.
a bear, that's Maul. To turn into a bear, simply use the skill. Your character will instantly transform into a bear and attack. If you want to change back to a human, just cast a spell. You will instantly swap back and cast it.
Huh.
We wanted
So
to
rapid-
make sure that
rapid
swapping between forms
swapping,
was seamless
okay.
and immediate.
Very cool.
Changing forms should be something that you do without even thinking about it all the time.
I can
and
see
back.
why this was hard. That animation looks
In
very
order to allow for
very
hybrid melee
fluid.
and caster gameplay, most of the skills you use in your human form last for some
Animation
time and
work.
aid your animal skills in some way.
I think balancing is what normally
Yeah.
takes them a lot
The
of time.
volcano we used earlier will emit more molten balls whenever you hit it with a slam, making it
Oh.
perfect for use with your bear form's furious slam.
That slam looked way more interesting. Like the fact that it like
Yeah,
makes shards
it
of
destroys the ground?
Many of your
Existing
abilities
ground.
use rage.
Like-
Yeah.
There are a lot of ways to generate rage, but the easiest one is simply smash your enemies with Maul.
So rage
Once
mechanics
you see the
on him
runes
too,
on your back
which
glove,
I
Yeah.
assume Marauder
it means
will
you
have
have enough
too.
rage to do a much more devastating version of your furious slam.
Cool.
Your bear form can also go on a rampage, stomping the ground as you demolish
That's
your foes.
cool.
Nice.
I saw that in the
More rage
trailers
you have,
already,
the
but
longer the rampage lasts, and doing it over a volcano makes it even better.
oh, you see the bottom right there? That's where the
As you consume rage,
Yeah, I
your
see that.
I didn't see it
bear
at
form will
first.
generate endurance charges, and these can be used with skills like Ferocious Roar. Ferocious Roar is a war cry that empowers your subsequent attacks to break your opponent's armor.
as big as the
The more
fucking
endurance charges you have when you use
white
it,
one.
the more
Yeah.
empowered attacks you will gain. But Ferocious
racist
Roar has
boss.
another special feature too. It's a meta gem that allows you to socket any Warcry gem from another class into it, giving you the ability to use these skills as a bear.
What?
That's sick.
Use the Warrior's Infernal Cry skill to make your
That
enemies
Warcry is a
explode.
warrior move.
Oh shit.
That's awesome.
That's
I love the moves that let you stock
crazy.
other moves.
Oh yeah,
Or
me
use
too.
Seismic Cry to stun your enemies and double the number of slams you do.
Oh
Cool
shit.
aftershocks. Very nice.
You can even use it with Ancestral Call, a skill that turns you into the fire god.
Oh my
Power.
god.
Ever wondered what the Karui god of
He has
war would look like if
armor.
He was a bear? Well, wait no longer.
Cool.
What the
Finally,
fuck?
build up enough rage and you can use one of the bear's ultimate abilities, Walking Calamity. This skill summons a storm of fire around you for some time, while generating
God.
even
Oh my
more rage to power
God.
your other abilities. A true bear apocalypse. Now the bear is
That's
known for being a
crazy.
slower and more lumbering animal, with slower attacks and heavy slams. But what if you want to turn into something a little more nimble? Well, let's check out the second animal form for the druid, wolf form.
I'm
For
interested in the wolf
we
form
wanted to
a
go
bit
fast
here.
and furious. Even just the wolf's basic attack will leap forward and rake his foes. After attacking, the wolf stands up on two legs, but after running for a short time, he goes back on all fours, allowing to move more quickly between packs of enemies. The wolf has a lot of cold attacks based on his association with the moon, and the first of these is Lunar Assault. It's great for freezing your enemies in place. After they're frozen, use your basic rake attack to knock shards of ice off your enemies, which land on the ground nearby and explode. If you want to get into battle quickly, you can use your pounce attack. This skill leaps at a target and applies a mark to them. Killing the marked enemy will summon a wolfman into your side, allowing them to fight with you. Mark and kill as many enemies as you can to build up a sizable pack.
Oh,
While the
that's
enemy is
wild.
marked, your wolves will prioritize that target and do more damage the more wolves you have, so make sure you keep your pack strong. Now, one problem you might run into is your wolf pack dying in boss fights. You often don't have any enemies that you can mark and kill in order to regenerate your pack.
That's true.
To deal with this problem, you can use Cross Slash. Cross Slash jumps backwards and does a vicious double slash. Any marks on your target explode and triggers their abilities. This allows you to pounce to mark an enemy and then summon a wolf even without killing it. Cross Slash also has another feature though.
Oh,
Remember
okay.
those ice fragments from before? Well, Cross Slash will propel any ice shards on the ground towards its central target. First, freeze your enemies with Lunar Assault. Then rake them to create as many ice fragments as you can. Then follow up with Cross Slash to generate a field of icy explosions to obliterate your enemies.
That cross slash animation looks crazy.
Yeah, looks awesome.
If they're still alive after that, your pack of wolves can finish them off.
There's like light summoning
Just like
going
with the
on
bear's
there.
Yeah.
war skill earlier that allows you to use skills from other classes, Pounce is also a meta gem that you can socket marks.
Super quick. That's also just a problem with summoners in general in these bosses. You can't really do much of anything. You kind
Wolf
of
is your necromancer that needs dead bodies.
yeah, like
If the boss doesn't have ads, then you can't do anything.
yeah, it just kind of sucks in that regard.
Yeah.
But that's why you gotta have like chaos or something as like a secondary means of
Yeah.
damage.
From other classes into. So for example, you might want to try adding Freezing Mark from the Monk to Pounce. After pouncing at an enemy, Cross Slash to explode the mark and gain extra cold damage for a time.
Very cool.
The
Very
wolf
cool.
has many other ways to go all in on cold though. Using
Oh.
the Arctic Howl Warcry will allow you to add cold damage and chilled ground to any slam, while buffing your pack of wolves as well. You can also use it to freeze enemies that are close to being frozen, making it much faster to use your other combos. Finally, the wolf also has the ability to call down the power of the moon to transform into an Arctic werewolf with lunar
Oh shit.
blessing. In this form, you move and attack more quickly and deal extra cold damage.
What the moonbeam thing is.
Consuming Rage will extend the duration of your Arctic wolf form, so you could try a hybrid bear and wolf build if you want to utilize the skill to its full effect.
Oh,
Hmm.
very nifty.
Alright,
Yeah, suck it,
let's talk
Asmodee.
about the third form available to the Druid, and I think it's a cool one. The Wyvern. The Wyvern has a number of long-range breath abilities, but that doesn't mean you can't get into melee range when you want to. The basic attack of the Wyvern is Rend. Jump forward into combat and slash your enemies with your lethal talons. If they're close to being stunned, you can blow them off balance with a blast from your wings, causing an explosion of damage.
Oh.
After the battle, though,
Cool.
it's time to feed. Devour the corpses of monsters to create power charges, and this is when the Wyvern's abilities
Oh
really
my
come
god.
alive. When using Rend, you can consume a power charge to charge up your wings with lightning. Not only does this do a bunch of damage, but it allows you to turn this melee skill into a much larger AoE attack. Once your wings are charged, your Wing Blast will also do lightning explosions for even more damage. If your enemies are close to death, no need to wait for them to actually die. When you see this blue marker, just devour them alive. Fresh meat is much tastier after all. Alright, so those are some melee options, but how about range? Well, you wouldn't be much of a dragon if you couldn't breathe fire after all. Rolling Magma is the first of the Wyvern's breath attacks.
Ooh.
Spit balls of fire that bounce along the ground. These balls will trigger volcanoes as well, so it's a good idea to cast one as a human right before you start spitting.
That's crazy.
But that's not all you can spit. You have something
Oil?
a little nastier in that gun of yours. Spitting a barrage of oil at your enemies will cover them in a viscous
my God.
sludge. that makes them
Oh
easier to
my
ignore.
god.
If you have power charges though, plant your wings in the ground and vomit a barrage of lightning-infused projectiles.
Yum yum
The
yum.
more power charges you have, the longer you can do this for. But make sure you keep your foes at range. You're vulnerable to melee attacks while channeling this skill. In order to help with that, let's take a quick diversion back to some of your human abilities. As a druid of Scoth, you have the ability to harness the power of nature to create entangling vines to
Ooh.
slow down your enemies.
That's cool.
That's
Another of
crazy.
nature's punishments is the thunderstorm. Creating one of these will create periodic strikes of lightning from the sky, and will also make your enemies wet. Why is that useful? Well, of course, things that are wet are easier to shock. Use it with
Oh,
lightning damage from your wyvern form to enhance your damage.
that's interesting.
Making things wet also makes them easier to freeze, so it works nicely with your wolf form as well.
More D&D
And you know what else
mechanics.
likes water? Plants.
Being wet makes you more prone
Water
to
your
being
plants
frozen
to give
and
them
shocked in
various
D&D.
extra abilities. Use Lightning Storm with Entangle to make them last longer.
Almost looks like the
Attach more
Abyssal
vines to each enemy,
thing.
slowing them
A
further.
little bit.
Yeah.
Summon Thrashing Vines to slam at your enemies for a time. Any that are created in water.
I do
Smack 'em with
love-
vine, angry
deal more
vines too.
damage.
Nice.
I do love my tentacle porn.
Now then,
Sorry.
with our enemies sufficiently subdued with our plants, time to really lay into them with our lightning-infused barrage.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
Now, this last wyvern ability is just ridiculous, but we felt like we had to do it. Use Flame Breath to take to the skies and rain down a stream of fire on your enemies. You have wings, so you have to take full
Oh
advantage of
yes,
them after all.
please. I love this
Fly
one.
around and burn in it.
That's
His
insane.
rage. Okay. That's his rage move. It's so sick.
Now, there are a few other skills we didn't cover, but there's one in particular that I think will open up a lot of builds. Spell Totems. Spell Totems are metagems that let you create a totem that will automatically cast any spell in the game for a
That
time.
is so cool.
In order to create one, you will need to spend 3 endurance or 3 power charges. You could use them to throw fireballs, summon comets, or shower the area in lightning. Really, the options are kind of endless. Your bear form can easily generate endurance charges by consuming rage, and your wyvern form can easily create power charges by eating corpses. So it's pretty easy for the druid to get the charges needed, but they're also available from quite a few other places as well. I'm sure we'll be seeing a lot of
Gotta
different
say,
spellcaster classes
how's the dragon
thinking
gonna
about
get
how
power
best to take
charges in
advantage of
combat?
these.
You just said wolf stuff about
Now, of
not
course,
needing to
along with a new class
kill
comes a
ads.
bunch of new support gems.
Yeah.
We've added over 30 new supports throughout the game, but I'll show you a few of the cooler ones here.
Sick.
Fan the
30 more
flames can
support
be added to
gems?
any wind skill to spread fire from one ignited enemy to the other enemies behind them. It's great for the wyvern's wing blast.
That's cool.
But you can also use it on many other classes with wind skills, like the twisters on the huntress, or the monk's staggering palm projectiles. Accelerated growth causes extra explosive plants to erupt from the ground whenever you grow plants with rain.
Oh.
And Advancing Storm changes storm skills like your Thunderstorm or Tornado to move across the battlefield. It's great for watering plants en masse, or
Nice,
to turn
nice.
tornadoes into a real disaster.
Bro, this
by
was-
sucking
this
up
boss
mud
is
from the
underrated.
as they travel along.
Yeah, I like Yama.
Yama's cool.
And the Sorceress might like to use it with Firestorm as well.
My God.
I still can't believe you can even do that.
Firestorm
Echoing
follow
Cry
you. Oh,
causes your
Jesus.
Warcry skills to echo. They will repeat a couple more times with a delay after you use them, giving you more empowered attacks. Use it for the druid's animal form Warcries,
Oh.
or on the warrior for a nice power boost.
Huh.
Grounding Shocks causes monsters you shock to turn into living Tesla coils, arcing lightning to nearby enemies. You could use it with your empowered wings for an extra damage boost, but it's also great with any other shocking skill. Try it out with Lightning
Oh.
Spear. It obviously needed more AoE clear. There's a whole pile more.
That's
Leave those for you to
crazy.
discover.
What the fuck?
You know that was a joke, right? Lightning Spear's already
Now, with a
busted.
new class comes new
Yeah.
Ascendancy classes. The Druid will have 2 options.
I
for
was just
now.
looking at the animation, but yes, I did get the joke.
The first class is the Shaman.
Oh?
The Shaman
Okay.
channels nature's elemental fury and can harness rage as a spellcaster, unifying his
like the
animalistic
wizard
and magical
version, okay.
tendencies.
People who don't like
By
animals.
allocating Druidic Champion, you gain spell damage the angrier you are. And with Furious Wellspring, you generate rage continuously and can spend it to empower your spells.
Oh god.
Yep, this is
With
absolutely
the
for
knowledge of
avoiding
the
animals.
Asmarian
Yep.
Magi,
'Cause you
the
get rage for
Shaman
free.
can harness untapped power
Makes
from
sense.
runes and idols. After allocating Wisdom of the Magi, you will notice that all runes and idols have extra mods only available to the Shaman. These new mods unlock countless new possibilities for enhancing your build.
Whoa,
You can
what?
also
That's so
allocate
cool.
Bringer of the Apocalypse, allowing you to become a walking natural.
What were you saying? I want to see.
He can pick up his own items. That's another D2 thing. He's the only one who can pick up those runes.
That's funny.
only available to the Shaman.
That's crazy.
These new mods unlock countless new possibilities for enhancing your build. You can also allocate Bringer of the Apocalypse, allowing you to become a walking natural disaster.
What?
After dealing enough elemental damage, storms of all elements rain around you.
Oh
destroying
my
all who would
God.
face nature's fury.
That's fucking sick.
There are
What?
other abilities for the shaman.
What
but
the
I'll just show a few
fuck?
from each class for now. The other druid ascendancy is
Ooh.
the Oracle.
What the fuck?
The Oracle perfected the power of foresight.
That's
and
cool art.
utilizes
I
this
kinda want that in my
combat to
room.
gain massive advantage.
Yeah, it's awesome.
When
Put that in
taking
the
Fateful
loop.
Vision, you will see visions of your future self using specific skills. If you decide to follow this path by using the skill yourself, it will do significantly more damage.
What?
Oh, weird.
That's weird.
And with converging paths, at a
I've never
critical
seen-
moment in battle when a monster is vulnerable to freeze, stun, or electrocution, the Oracle can use Moment of Vulnerability to see a vision of the enemy's future, and then merge it with the current timeline, allowing him to deal damage to both.
What?
And one of my favorites.
That's so
When you
weird.
first become an Oracle, you'll notice over 130 new extra passives appear in the Druid section of the tree. By allocating the Unseen Path,
What?
you use your power of foresight to learn from alternate futures and gain skills that would otherwise be unavailable to you.
What?
Man, fuck this
For
guy.
example,
130 more
self-sacrificing
passives.
allows you to be able to summon more minions by
What the
reducing the
fuck?
spirit costs.
I-
with the
That's so
trade-off of
funny.
making your reservation skills cost more spirit. Or Corruption Endures, which allows oracles to have a small chance to avoid death.
What?
Oh my
Druid ascendancies offer interesting and unique ways to gain modifiers that no other classes can get, so we're expecting a huge variety of build possibilities from these. Now there are unique talismans for the Druid to use as well. We won't spoil all of them, but this one was particularly cool. Fury of the King turns your bear form into a fire demon,
What?
converting most of your damage to fire. As a demon,
That's
you can also
crazy.
use Molten Crash, a jumping slam attack that leaves fissures around you.
I want that.
This unique also
For sure.
continuously grants glory, allowing you to use your ultimate abilities more easily. Now, of course, the Druid isn't the only thing we're adding to 040. We still have a bunch more to show. With every new release, we create a new league with new mechanics, new pinnacle bosses, and with a new story to tell. And this time is no exception.
I'm curious what the
Let's
league is
roll the
about.
trailer for the fate of the Vaal.
The palace.
You know what you know what might be a good idea is to discuss what we think of the Druid really quick before we. You first, because you had some stuff that I think you wanted to say and waited. So go ahead.
Yeah. So, I think the Oracle interests me more, although like the Master of Elements thing is
That's pretty
fine.
cool. Yeah, but
Um,
the Oracle thing is weird.
yeah.
That's strange. Gives like Chronomancer vibes, kinda. It has
Yeah.
like a bunch of weird
I like-
stuff.
I love like weird utility type moves. It's like my favorite, one of my favorite genders.
Definitely top
Like-
four.
Yeah, I love like especially if it's like overpowered. Like I mean, the Chronomancer stopping time is cool, but like, I don't see myself using the use the move we tell you to thing, but
Yeah, I'm not sure if I do either, but it's
but I
interesting.
do see myself using some of the other ones, especially the fact that you can just give yourself way more like passive options. Like, I'm probably gonna take Oracle just for that, just to look at all of the options, and if I hate all of them, I'll just pick something else. I guess just looks a bit more interesting.
It's
but
just
the other one
weird.
does look very good, and the built-in. So as someone who played like 6 Chronomancers, I know a lot about how Firestorm works now.
Yeah.
And it's really technical and combo based to get the tri-element Firestorm, and until that support gem, you can't make it follow you. So the fact that Druid has access to a triple element Firestorm with bigger projectiles as like something he's like more accurate, like it seems like he's supposed to do it more easily than the sorceress, is very interesting to me, for sure.
Yeah,
So
I think that's
I'll-
pretty cool.
I think I think what is more likely to happen is we're gonna do the Trial of the Sexmas, and then I'm just gonna read all of the passives on both right off the bat,
Yeah.
and see if any particular one makes me go. But
Yeah,
We'll see.
I wasn't really that interested in the Druid before because I wasn't really impressed with the Druid from Diablo 4. Different game, obviously,
Yeah.
but like that's why I wasn't really like. I was kind of like, it might be cool, whatever. Then I saw the trailer and I'm like, okay, never mind. And now that I'm actually watching the footage of it, I'm quite impressed. I think it looks very cool. I'm probably gonna do that like on my own file separately. Maybe I will. This season I'm probably doing a ranger. I might change my mind and do something else depending on like what the support gems and stuff are. But we'll see how I feel. But I'm thinking I might actually commit to ranger this time because I only got to like level 15 with the first one that I did, and I was enjoying it. I just didn't do it. The druid seems very cool. The animations are really impressive. The fact you can turn it into a demon instead of a bear is pretty crazy.
Yeah, the demon form to replace the bear form item is very cool.
And like
The fishers as well. The fishers look really fun.
this was crazy. You could just turn your druid into like not an animal guy at all. You'll just like get more angry. It's
Yeah,
kind of weird.
If you were personally not looking forward to being an animal, then that's clearly the subclass for you.
That might be.
I must say as well, in general, I appreciate seeing how the druid interacts with so many other mechanics in the game already, like
Yeah.
rage and endurance and power charges, and
Yeah.
the meta gems, being able to socket war cries from the other classes. Like, these are all nice things to see for sure. I appreciate that.
This is pretty cool. This is one of those classes where you can really see why it took them so long because it's such a weird one.
Yeah, it's doing a lot of things with other parts of the game. Also, watering your vines to make them do more aggressive things, like, come on. That's
crazy.
Show me one other game that lets you do that isn't turn-based. Like,
I can't think of any. I cannot think of any games that even do that.
yeah.
And a real tiny quick thing.
That
I want to
artwork
say
is so
that
sick.
artwork is crazy.
Really cool artwork.
I have not
would
had artwork
love
I
to,
liked
like-
this much, except maybe the Witch Hunter one, just because I like the cathedrals and stuff to it. I think it's cool. But this looks crazy.
I always love the general fantasy idea of the realm tear. Like, there's just a tear in the sky and there's a different reality behind it.
Yeah.
I always thought that was a cool artistic
And it's like the
design.
future, or like,
Yeah.
or like
I
a
always love
world
that
with
kind of
dragons or something. Like, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it looks
That's-
like there's three different pictures of the same city in that picture. Like, there's like
Yeah.
a destroyed tower up top, and then
Yeah.
a snowed over one on the far left, and like a deserty one on the far other. That's really so nifty.
It's just neat looking. Like,
it's
I
really
know,
cool.
sorry, this video became like a random ramble, but like, this just looks so cool. I kind of want this in my room somewhere. But,
Yeah, it's a nice piece of artwork for sure.
and let me,
With converging paths at a critical moment
me hear
in
this part
battle,
again.
when a
Yeah, this-
monster is
this ability
vulnerable to
here,
freeze,
yeah.
stun, or electrocution.
let me hear this part real quick, because I want to make sure that I'm understanding him right.
Stun or electrocution. The Oracle can use Moment of Vulnerability to see a vision of the enemy's future, and then merge it with the current timeline, allowing him to deal damage to both.
Ah, okay. So like you do the damage to both the like vision of the future and the current one, and then it just like combines that damage into the
It's double damage with extra steps. Basically.
Yeah.
These guys are really good at making you earn your better like accesses to damage. So like, yeah, the main thing is you want to make basically two of the guys, and then I think you want to like use AOE to damage both,
Yeah.
and then they merge, and then the leftover damage comes to the health bar, I guess.
Yeah, it's just
really cool.
It's weird and different. I like it.
Favorites. When
Yeah,
you first become an
for
Oracle,
sure.
you'll notice over 130 new...
By the way, look at this fucking bullshit.
Yeah. So many, and it's across the whole tree too.
Everybody,
Oh
look,
my
take a
God.
good look at what there is. Now watch what he
First
adds.
become an Oracle, you'll notice over 130 new...
What the fuck is this bullshit?
God,
This thing
so
is,
many.
there's so
One of them is
many.
a cute little heart.
Wait, where?
Far left. Go up a little bit.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's probably all like life regen or something. That'd be funny.
I think it's summons, but it's hard to tell.
Extra
Yeah.
passives appear in the Druid section.
Yeah,
of the
I just
tree.
thought. Yeah, let me take a look here. It's shaped cool too. I want to hear him talk about this
By
real
navigating
quick.
the unseen path,
Walk the
you
paths
use
not
your power of
taken.
foresight to learn from alternate futures and gain skills that would otherwise be unavailable to you.
What does that mean?
For example,
Oh, okay.
self-sacrificing allows you
This
to
is
be
talking
able to
about the
summon more minions
bonus
by
filter
reducing
thing
their
again.
spirit costs, with the trade-off of making your reservation skills cost more spirit. Or corruption endures, which allows oracles to have a small chance to avoid death.
That's pretty crazy.
Both the Druid ascendancies offer interesting
Yeah.
and unique ways to gain modifiers that
Huh.
no other classes can get. So we're expecting a huge variety of build
That might
possibilities from me.
I don't like hearing that though, because that
Hearing
mean
what?
that the druid can basically do things that acquire things that no other classes can do. Like it's not necessarily a huge problem, I suppose. It's just
I mean, the goal is to make each class different.
yeah.
What specific thing does he have that you like the other guy should have?
Oh, nothing. I just worry whenever I hear uh, this new one is the
You mean
better one kind of thing.
oh,
Like, you know what I mean?
yeah,
It's
power
it's
creep.
just
That's called power creep.
yeah, that maybe that's the word.
Yeah.
Sorry. I worry about something like that, but I don't think that really applies to this game. It's just
He
something
seems
that worries
very
me.
versatile, but he also seems very complicated, and like you'll need to like learn him. And
This doesn't seem like an easy one to figure out. I'll tell you that.
and it looks like and I guess they're admitting some of these support gems are going to make the other classes as like a sort of they're going to be buffing some of the other classes just by these support gems existing. Kind of.
Yeah.
I forget what they call it when like a class is technically buffed because things that aren't the class are added. I forget what that's called though.
I don't know what you'd call that, but yeah. I know what
There's
you
like a
mean though.
term for that, but yeah.
But no, I'm definitely
Now, there are unique talismans for the druids
approving
as well.
of
I
the
won't spoil all of them, but this one
druid
was
here.
particularly
I think
cool.
this is quite cool.
And when the news
I did not give a shit about the druid, and now I very much do. So
Yeah.
story to tell. And this
let's
time,
see what the
no
new
exception.
league
let's roll
is,
the trailer
because I don't
and
know
face
shit
the
about
bar.
this, and I know you don't either. So let's see.
I don't either.
Of Queen Atziri.
Oh, it's Doriani. Love our boy.
Machines still churn. The temple has many functions.
What the fuck?
And with it,
What?
What is this shit?
the Val. A gateway.
They're
through
so
time.
unhinged.
Travel into the past. Again. And again.
What?
Alter the temple. Uncover its
What?
secrets.
Maze builder.
Okay. This looks like fucking Hades.
Your sacrifice.
What? No.
And somewhere
Look at that meat grinder, dude.
my queen awaits. I beg of you, hear me. The beast cannot give you what you desire.
You may have studied it, Doriani, but you do not know it like I do. It adores me. Come now.
Look at my
Give
body.
unto me your desire. At
Um,
last, fulfill
Did
my
they happy?
soul.
I can't believe they copied that villain from Veilguard. There's a legit sorceress, an evil sorceress in Veilguard. There's a headdress similar to that, and she like immerses herself in a bath of
Hi,
blood.
I'm Mark
to use
Roberts.
blood magic on you.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
So, what the fuck is this?
The maze building
Game
thing looks
director on
absolutely
Path of
insane.
Exile.
Alright,
In
let's
the
see.
fate of the Val League, you will find remnants of the ancient Val civilization scattered throughout Rayclast. They seem to attract nearby creatures and affect them strangely. After killing them, the remnant appears to gain some amount of power, but not
Okay.
enough to fully activate it. It seems you will need to find 5 more of these arcane devices, and sacrifice the monsters you find there to fully activate one. But things don't always go to plan. These devices are old, and sometimes infected by corruption. Twisted versions of ancient Val may
Oh,
emerge,
shit.
and sometimes even stronger foes. On fully activating one of the devices, you finally discover its true purpose. A portal opens and takes you deep underground to a lost temple, once the home of Atziri,
Okay.
Queen of the Val.
That's cool so far.
What treasures could still be inside? I think you're gonna want to find out. In front of the entrance is a console of some kind, and on activating it, you can see a map of the temple. Atziri's personal chambers are on the far side, but how could anyone get there? There are disconnected rooms, and the layout doesn't seem to make sense. And that's when you realize the purpose of the ancient devices scattered through Rayclast. The temple is powered by sacrifice. and this energy can be used to modify the very structure of the temple itself. Each time you run the temple, you will be given 6 rooms that you can place, allowing you to craft your own dungeon to explore. Place
That's so
paths to
wild.
link up the dungeon, and place rooms beside them full of precious loot.
Huh.
After you are happy with your choices,
That's interesting.
open the temple and discover the
Just gonna make
results
a
of your
big loot
efforts.
room and say I'm done.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Each room contains different challenges along with its rewards. On entering a room, the doors will slam shut behind you, and you will need to face the encounter within. But choose wisely. It's important where you place the rooms to get maximum returns. For example, when placing a commander, you could just place it anywhere along an existing path, but a much better strategy is to place it next to a garrison of troops for him to command. With better leadership, the garrison will level up, making the monsters harder, but also more rewarding. Different rooms have different
These people are
requirements for leveling up.
psychopaths.
For example, if you want to fully level up a smith, you will need to supply it with golems from an adjacent golem works, and hook up a generator to the power
They
network
really
to
said
supply it with
I
power.
had a rough week.
After
Build your
doing
own
so,
dungeon.
the golems will be powered up,
Yeah.
making them much more dangerous. You don't need to memorize what interacts with what. When selecting a room, you will be shown the locations that will make other rooms level up, and exactly what effect it will have on the temple.
Oh,
Huh.
this looks like fun
After
already.
running the temple,
Yeah.
a few of the rooms will destabilize.
Looking for the bad
and be
part of this
removed.
video and I don't see it
It will be
yet.
up
Yeah,
to
I'm
you to
waiting.
rebuild the temple,
I
adding 6 more rooms
don't.
Watch,
I
watch it
don't.
be like a singular sentence they're mad at.
Yeah.
each time.
That's kind of what I'm getting at. Is I don't
making
really.
the temple larger and larger and larger. So that's the basic functionality of the temple, but there is a lot more. Once Doriani finds out about your travels to Laraval, he will attempt to persuade you to take on a new mission. The temple
you never spawned
entrance
that first
contains a
before?
prototype of the time portal device. It will be able to take you back in time, but only to one specific point. Right before Edzeri triggered the cataclysm that destroyed the Val.
Oh.
He requests that you go back and attempt to stop Edzeri to prevent the Val from ever being destroyed.
There's actually a story bit to it. That's pretty cool.
We're gonna bring back the guys that made the alien
Edzeri is on
Romulus
the far
looking.
side of the
Yeah.
place, so you will need to expand the temple significantly to get to her. And even worse, her chambers can only be unlocked by a room that isn't currently accessible to you. In order to deal with that, you are going to need to visit the architect of the temple. To get to him, you will need to place path rooms. But while doing so, you will probably want to exploit some of the Val technology only available in the past. Once you can travel into the past, a whole new set of rooms are available to you, and they have some pretty insane rewards. At level 1, the corruption chamber can be used to corrupt a single item.
Oh, sweet.
But placing it
more
next to a
item modifiers.
thaumaturge to run the place, and a sacrificial chamber to provide soul energy, you'll be able to level it up. And it's worth it,
What the fuck?
because once you get the room to level 3, there are some very nice rewards to be had. In a level 3 corruption chamber, you will find this mysterious device. It has a slot to place an item, and it only accepts items that are already corrupted. What will happen to them? Well, normally once an item is corrupted, you can't modify it any further. But this device allows you to corrupt your item a second time,
What the
adding
fuck?
another enchantment. This has the capability to craft some very powerful items indeed. But be
Oh,
warned,
God.
the Val are all about taking risks in the pursuit of power. There is a 50% chance that the item will be destroyed.
Oh shit.
Jeez, that's literally half.
That. No, that would stress me out too much. I don't know if I could do it.
Each room has its
Yeah.
own interesting mechanics.
I
and
probably
rewards
won't fuck with
themselves.
that, but.
Many of them contain bosses to fight.
Oh, I
special
hated that
drops,
thing.
Might double corrupt like medium good weapons to see what
And in
happens.
many
Yeah.
cases,
Not like my main
new
weapons.
crafting opportunities.
Yeah, no way. What? You can corrupt skill gems?
For example, A level 3 alchemy lab has a nasty Val construct to fight. But if you can defeat it, you can find new corrupted soul cores. Like Guatalizi's thesis, which on boots allows you to sacrifice your life to run faster. Or Caesar Qualotto's thesis, which on gloves will revive one of your minions whenever an offering expires.
Huh. That's cool.
Get a sacrificial chamber to level 3, and you will need to face a highborn priest of sacrifice. Defeat him to be able to further corrupt the Val you need,
What does this
modifying it
arrow
in
ring do?
unpredictable ways.
Yeah, I was wondering that too. He keeps using it.
One
Are
of
they
the
adding
mods
a
of this
crossbow
unique will be
move and
removed
haven't said
and
it yet?
replaced with another random mod.
Maybe. Because I haven't seen that before, I don't think.
It's not impossible. They gave Warrior one random move last time.
For example, this soul
Even the
mantle.
Fire Circle.
It gives you an additional totem, but lowers your totem's life and curses you when they die. By
Interesting.
using the machine, this could result in a terrible item if you remove the good mod, but also some amazing items if you replace the downside.
Cool.
Now, one extra thing to mention about these Val crafting machines.
Floor
You
is lava.
don't have to take the items you want to craft into the temple. If you don't have the item you want to craft with you at the time, then clicking this button will allow you to create a currency item instead, allowing you to do the
Nice.
craft later or trade it if you want.
Hmm.
Now there
Put the
are all
table in my
sorts of
pocket.
interesting runes
That's
you can
cool.
find in the
Yeah, basically.
but the last one I want to show you today is the Flesh Surgeon.
Oh boy, this thing.
Yeah, I was about
A
to
Val
ask
Flesh Surgeon can be leveled
where
up
that comes
by
in.
placing him next to a high-level synth flesh lab.
Jesus Christ, you people are so extra.
But be careful. The Flesh Surgeon has some rather
Oh my God.
unpleasant experiments in his personal
What in the
lab.
fuck?
Afterwards, you might notice the surgery table just sitting there. The Val are great at crafting
You're just
items.
like, oh, I'm gonna sit here.
Why not do some crafting on yourself?
Why are Dark
No.
Fantasy
Asked
Pro
which
tags
limb you'd
willing
like
to
to
just
replace.
walk into spikes and
Left
shit?
arm, perhaps
Oh
right
my
hand.
God. What
Each
the
limb
fuck?
can get a different set of random bonuses, so choose wisely. After
That
getting
is
up from the table, try out
so
your new
weird.
limb. It seems to work fine, and even perform better than your normal one.
Wait, pause.
Now, there is just
How crazy would it be if, like, 6 years from now, we have characters with, like, prosthetic limbs in the main campaign that don't even, like, do anything anymore? We just have them visibly, and people come up to us and are like, what the fuck is that? And it's like, haha, you missed the FOMO thing from, like, 6 years ago. No
Yeah.
more robot arms for you, Bobby. Like, what the hell?
Sorry, Bobby, you missed the train. The train's left the station.
I mean, they're not bad. Sun Threshold is good for warriors, but the Curse Magnitudes is great for sorcerers and, like, magic users.
Yeah, that's interesting. You could just fucking destroy your limb. And
like to replace.
Crazy, dude.
what a
Left
random.
arm, perhaps your right
And also
hand.
that animation. Oh my
Each
God.
limb can get a different set
Yeah,
of random bonuses,
unnerving.
so choose wisely.
Yeah, imagine seeing a surgery table and you're just like, I can sit here. I can do the thing.
After getting
That
up from the
crossbow looks dope.
table, try out your new limb. It seems to work fine, and even perform better than your normal one. Now, there is just one thing with replacing body parts. If you die and are resurrected, your body will return to its natural state.
Oh.
You
Huh.
might need to return to the Val Surgeons if you want another robot arm, and maybe get a better one next time.
Oh, no, I don't care. I'm not doing that.
Some
Yeah.
rooms like
That's
the
too much
Commander
work.
can
Yeah.
Every time I die,
I don't.
I'm bad at this game.
Yeah, personally, that kind of ruins it for me too. I'll do it the one time just out of curiosity, but like I'm not doing it again.
Just to fuck with. Yeah.
give you a new type of reward. Medallions that can be used to manipulate the temple in other ways.
Oh,
Using a Quipa medallion will allow you to
Say that 5
artificially
times
boost a
faster.
room, even if it doesn't meet the normal
Probably said
requirements to
queef.
level up. And
Con
a
queeftador.
medallion will stop rooms from destabilizing when you complete a temple,
what?
allowing you to guarantee getting a reward a second time.
Huh?
Great if you want to
Awesome.
stock up on double corrupts. Now, with all that aside,
Yo, look at that
time
boss.
to face the architect, and you will be in for a fight.
What a weird one. Oh my God.
Once
He
defeated,
fights you on a
you will find
chessboard.
another
Uh.
console that can be used to modify the temple. But this one is special. It allows you to place new types of rooms with specific rewards. There are rooms with specific uniques,
Damn.
special runes, and currency.
Ooh. I saw that. I saw that too.
Also a few other, more niche crafting experiments. Like this one, that can extract the soccer balls back out of an item, at the cost of destroying it.
Oh. That's useful.
Now,
Yeah, it is.
something really important is every league we release a significant amount of content for the in-game. In order to make sure that the Fate of the Veil works well for late-game players, we've added many mechanics to make sure that you can scale the difficulty and rewards to match. Getting some rooms to level 3 adds extra mods to the entire
It's gonna be a little hard for me to understand how this map thing works, but I'll get
Get
it.
some really big temples.
There's a
you
lot
can
to it.
generate a challenge that can even match the strongest of characters. We also start to introduce ways to store up energy for the temple, allowing you to save up many runs so you can do them later at your leisure and not interrupt your mapping too often. Now in each league, it's important that we have a new pinnacle boss to test your character's might. In
Oh my
the Fate
God,
of the
what
Veil, you will
is
get to
that?
face Exile while she was at the peak of her power. One of the rewards you will gain by defeating the Architect is the ability to place the Royal Access Chamber. Once connected to your temple, you can visit it to finally reach the Queen of the Veil herself.
Alva.
This fight takes place at a critical moment in history, right as Exile communes with the beast's power and takes her true corrupted form. Now,
Fort
we're
Titty.
not going to show you the whole fight,
Yeah.
but we will
They
tempt
saw
you with
the
one of
three
the
tits
rewards.
in Total Recall and took it as a challenge.
This is Exere's rule. This staff gives additional levels to all of your corrupted gems and lets you
Oh,
trade
shit.
life for extra damage. But in
Whoa.
addition to that, while using the staff, mirrors of refraction will constantly appear on the battlefield.
What?
Any projectile you
God.
fire at these will split into a nova, and they can chain from one to the other. So, that's the Fate of the Veil
Which
League.
players are gonna
But
all be
we are
fighting over
also
those?
bringing the
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
previous league, Rise of the Abyssal, into the core game, along with
Sick.
a few changes.
So you don't even have to. So you're not even losing the thing that I personally like. Good stuff.
the green item shit.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
I like
that's
Rise of the Abyssal, and they're bringing it into the main game. Good shit. Good shit.
Now,
Hell
for
yeah.
those of you
That's
who
what I like
haven't
to hear.
seen what happens when a league is over,
Yeah, me too.
it's important to understand that you will not be seeing abysses in every area anymore. Rise of the Abyssal is now one of the league mechanics that can show up randomly in endgame.
Oh, okay.
If you want to specialize in running abysses, there is now a tablet that will allow you
Okay,
to
cool.
add them to any map
Yeah.
you run.
More options
You
to
can
do what
also
people
craft
like is
the
never a bad
That's
thing.
how they're gonna
Add
add
specific
every
mods
season to the
to
game
enhance
without
how they
bloating the
function.
game.
That's so
They're just gonna
smart.
put it on the gigantic
Now
endgame
that
map,
Abyss is
and you can
core,
choose.
it also
You can do that
needs
if you
its
want to,
own
yeah.
Abyss tree.
Nice.
You
Abyss
can
skill
gain
tree.
your first points by completing an abyss.
I might
But there are
honestly
more
stick with that
available for doing
a bit.
depths,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Abyss
do
is
the
for
new
trolls.
league, but
certain
like,
bosses. And there are a bunch of different options.
Yeah, let's see
You
if we
might
can
just want more
do
monsters and
endgame
bosses.
this time.
But
Yeah.
You can
I'm-
also make finishing an abyss have a chance
Yeah.
to overrun a nearby map with the abyss. Or make your waystone modifiers also apply to abyssal depths.
oh,
Ooh.
that's
Could
good.
specialize in the interaction with other leagues, or specialize in a specific abyssal faction. One of the important
Whatever kills the
elements
laser
that we've
bugs
heard
faster.
loud and
Yeah.
clear is that needing to do abyss crafting on waystones is quite annoying. So,
Hmm?
we have removed that.
Okay.
In fact,
What?
we have removed instilling from waystones as well. This mechanic felt mandatory on maps because it boosted the value of all other content, but it was both annoying to do and resulted in a lot of visual clutter.
Oh, I
Instead,
see.
we are
Yeah.
bringing back some of that power on tablets, which you don't need to craft nearly as often, since they last for 10 maps each.
Delirium did kind of ruin
Once you defeat
what
the
everything looks
Arbiter
like.
of Ash, you will be able to upgrade tablets to a rare
Oh.
4 mods using regular
You could
cards.
not do that before.
Oh, that's
Even
sick.
this isn't enough to fully bring back the power you could have gotten from instilling, so we have also buffed the bonuses that tablets give. Going forward,
Nice.
we're not going to be adding any more crafting directly to waystones, outside of the basic currency because it adds too much micromanagement.
I would
On
agree.
that note, Fate of the
I love that
Val
they're trying to
does bring the
reduce
ability to
menuing.
corrupt your tablets.
Not enough RPGs do
Hoping
that.
to get one of many
You can
different
corrupt
random
it too.
outcomes.
That's awesome.
Now,
What the fuck?
With regard to Delirium Fog, even though you shouldn't have to have it on every map anymore, we still did want to make it less visually annoying. Delirium
Yeah.
Fog has been toned down significantly.
I agree completely.
So you won't feel
It
like you're
was
just
annoying.
playing in a sea of grey.
I didn't like that.
Another big source
Grinding
of
Delirium
problems
was something I actively
is the
avoided because of
feeling
it.
Getting overwhelmed with monsters. In 031, we reduced the number of monsters in early in-game in order to help with this, but still scaled up the number of monsters to previous levels by the time you got to tier 15.
I can attest to that.
After letting this simmer for a while, we are still getting this kind of feedback. So we are no longer going to scale up the number of monsters you go as you get deeper into the end game. Instead, we are scaling up the difficulty and rewards by the same amount. So to be clear,
Nice.
instead of increasing the number of monsters by 40%, they will instead drop 40% more items, grant 40% more experience, and have 40% more life. In addition to all the normal scaling.
Also, look at
you
these
get
skills.
due
What
to
the fuck?
higher level.
Yeah, this ice storm
This
is
only applies
insane.
to regular monsters, not bosses. We have also reduced the speed modifiers that monsters can get sometimes, which also helps a lot with this.
Yeah, I hate that shit.
Now, we did have a large amount of content for endgame planned for 040, but unfortunately we just didn't get time to finish it. The scope was a bit too large, and so we would need to wait until 050 for that. But rest assured, there will be a ton of upgrades for the existing leagues.
I guarantee you that's the bit they were fucking whining about. I guarantee it.
What exact thing are we waiting to 050 for?
Oh, I don't know. They just said they had more planned for Endgame, but it's not quite ready yet. That's all they said. So
This is a good
As
update,
well as-
though.
this is a great update. Fucking,
This
I
is-
guarantee
this
you
doesn't
that's the
seem
line
that
they were whining
different
about.
From the amount of content we got the last two times, if not more. I don't see
The last time was a massive amount of content. It's still better than. So I don't know if I'd say it's as good as the last one,
Update.
but I would say it's better than the Amazon one for sure.
Yeah, everything's gonna be better than that one. Even the devs didn't like it.
New pinnacle bosses, and a significant overhaul to the Atlas passive tree coming soon. Now, another problem that becomes a much bigger issue in the endgame is game performance. And we
Oh,
have
they're
done a lot
fucking with
of work.
performance too.
The
Shit.
primary issue
Yay.
is CPU load. And to address that, a lot of things have been optimized. And we have done a lot of work to take advantage of more of your CPU cores. You should see frame rates of at least 25% higher. A
Damn.
lot less bad frame spikes during gameplay. It does make quite a big difference, especially on consoles.
I would agree.
A lot more work in this area is ongoing, and you will continue to see performance improvements over the next few months. Of course, another important area is game balance, and we have made a lot of changes. Now, most of these we will save for the patch notes, but I'll do a quick summary of some of the numbers. As well as adding 11 new unique items, we have rebalanced dozens of others that are not currently used very often. We've also done a pass over lineage supports. 21 of them have been rebalanced, as well as adding 9 more. Alongside the 2 new Druid ascendancies, we
Oh?
have made balance changes to almost all the others, with some of them getting a grander rebalance, such as the Smith of Katava. Alongside the 20 plus new Druid skills, we've also rebalanced 90 other active skills across all the different classes. And to top it all off, there are also over 250 new passive skills
Oh
added to the passive tree.
my god.
Oh, my
These
God.
changes should go a long way to increase the viability of many more skills, uniques, and overall build variety that can tackle our most challenging content. Next up, we're going to be talking about our new supporter packs. Today, we're launching 2 new
Let's
series
see.
of supporter packs, the Precursor and Kalgurin packs. Each tier contains the pack's full
I do
face
not
value
like
in
the
points,
trilobite.
alongside several exclusive microtransactions.
I do.
As always, the microtransactions in these packs are purely cosmetic
Creepy
and do not
crawly.
affect your character's power or progression in any way.
Shit, I might even get one.
Precursor series
These next
of
couple
supporter
checks are gonna be
packs
good.
contains 6 exclusive microtransactions. First up,
Plus, I just like
the
supporting them,
Marvel
to be
statue
honest.
character effect.
Yeah.
Once you finally stay still for a moment, a podium rises up out of
What?
the ground to immortalize you,
I've mastered the art
turning
of
your
standing
skin
so
to
incredibly still.
When you next
No
move,
way.
stone
Die and
crumbles
turn to
around you.
stone.
Oh,
The
that's
precursors had
that's so
mastery over
crazy.
gravity manipulation.
What
So
the
too can you,
fuck?
now with the gravity
Oh,
well
that looks
portal.
sick.
That's so weird.
Witness the power of
I
its
love
pull
it.
as you approach it.
Little
Huh.
planetarians.
That's
Draw
wild.
in enemies with your own gravitational pull with the awakened
Whoa.
precursor armor set.
That's a pretty cool armor set.
The precursors designed and built many
I want a little
mysterious ancient
dwarven bug.
beings. This one used to serve as a scout that would patrol and tase intruders. Why salvage gear yourself when the
Oh my
master of the forge
God.
can do it for you? Molten gold spills out as the forge master breaks down your items.
I love that.
He's beautiful.
He's perfect.
The relic of the precursor's map device is a mysterious machine that sits atop
That's the
ancient
best
colossal
looking one.
statues.
That's easily the
far.
best looking one. It's
Keeps
not
track of
close.
The number of charges consumed on your precursor tablets used in the device.
Huh.
The Kalguran pack
What
series
the
also
fuck?
contains 6 exclusive microtransactions.
Look at that fucking
Kalgurans had
tentacles.
astounding skill in astronomy, being able to track cosmic events with absolute precision. Harnessing that skill, with the astronomer's level up effect equipped, you too can now see exactly how long it took you to level up as it outputs the time in chat.
Oh, that's cool.
The time taken to reach your last 3 levels is also
Random
displayed
little
on the
streamer
map,
thing.
so you can link it when you have a time you're proud of. Crush unique enemies by unleashing the wrath of the lost Kalguran fleet, led formerly by Captain Heartland himself.
Oh. Ooh.
A Kalguran seafarer needs
Oh, I
armor
love
to
that
patrol the
outfit.
seas of
I
Radiance.
love that.
This set has you
Armored
covered
pirate.
with the classic tricorn, and of course, a peg leg. The
That's
lost
yeah.
treasure weapon skins top off your appearance of a true raider of the seas.
wonderful.
These gilded weapons can be applied to wands,
What weird weapon
two-hand
skins.
maces,
I love it.
and shields.
Ooh, look at that
shield.
shield.
After a long
That's
day of
incredible.
plundering loot, retreat to the Kraken's Cove hideout.
I
home of
love
some of
this
the most
hideout.
deadly ocean-dwelling creatures in Rayclast. Many ships have met their demise here. What better to accompany you in Kraken's Cove than a Kraken itself? Replace your
Actually.
stash with a dormant Kraken, waiting for
Oh
its
my
prey.
god, that's your stash?
As you approach, it will awaken and
What
terrify
the
both
fuck?
you
That's so
and any
unsettling.
guests in your hideout. Alongside
Cthulhu
this,
just
an
opens his
extra
whore mouth
stash
for
skin
you.
item will be granted to you.
He's like, yes,
And when
shovel your
placed,
shit in
will
my mouth.
automatically open to any stash tab set with the currency affinity to help
Oh,
having to navigate through your
that's
tables.
weird.
Additionally, any microtransactions from these supporter packs will be made available for use in Path of Exile 1.
Nice.
Oh, I was.
Oh. Bye, I guess.
They do that all the time. Okay. Let me
So
see.
even the skins are fire.
Yeah, even the
They all
skins are
look really
fire.
good.
Let me go.
I might get that the floor is gone thing.
I might. I think they just kind of fucked it up. Let's see. Here we go. Druids announcement.
Do plant stuff. And so it's
Let's
like,
skip
how
to-
will that work? A portal opens and takes you. It's important that we have a new.
I just want to make sure that the video didn't like
to test
leave
your
shit out
character's
because it clearly just ended out of
In
nowhere.
The fate of the Vial, you will get to
Yeah.
the precursor taken to reach your last 3 levels is also displayed on the eye. The classic tricorn, a home of some of the most deadly, alongside patch notes. With
Oh,
relief
yep, it did leave shit
in a
out.
Kraken itself.
Here we go.
Replace your stash with a dormant Kraken, waiting for its
I knew
prey.
something was up.
Yeah, I knew
As you
something was
approach,
off.
It will awaken and terrify both you and any guests in your hideout.
Yeah.
Alongside this, an extra stash skin item will be granted to
It's
you.
like, hey, Kyber, I got something in my stash over there. It's like, oh yeah, go grab it. It's fine. The fucking tentacle monster shows up.
Will automatically open to any stash tab set with the currency affinity to help having to navigate through your tabs.
Hmm.
Additionally,
Okay.
any microtransactions from the
Yeah.
supporter packs will be made available for use in Path of Exile 1.
Which I will not be playing, but good for them.
Thank you very much for all your ongoing support. we're just about to start the Q&A with Ziggy D. Afterwards, at 11 a.m. NZ time, we'll post the patch notes. With
Okay.
release at the end of
Which
next
I will look
week,
through at some
our
point
community
and see
team
how
will
I
be
feel
posting
about,
crucial
but
information you'll need for the release. Keep an eye on the news. Thanks for joining us today and checking out our latest developments.
Did Druid come out?
We're looking forward to playing alongside our fellow shapeshifting exiles.
Druid
all
is not coming
while
out till
uncovering Lost Vale secrets by doing some
the
dungeon crafting.
new day.
We'll begin
or
the
the
Q&A
update.
shortly, so please get your questions ready.
Oh, they didn't say when the update was, didn't they?
They did. It's the 12th.
The 12th. Okay.
The 12th is when it comes out. I'm not really gonna react to the Q&A. I might watch that on my own later, but I thought that was interesting. Let's go.
And now we can have final thoughts, right?
Let's pull this up here and get. We kind of already said everything we wanted to say about the Druid. I'm just gonna leave this on mute because we already kind of know what they said. We kind of already got our thoughts about the Druid. So unless you had something you wanted to add for it, I don't think I got nothing really to say.
I'll say that I'm looking forward to all the new class balances,
Yeah.
especially the Smith of Kitava changes, because I know that he has a few abilities that are still really weak right now, especially his summoned Fire Hammer, and I know a lot of people don't like the
Which sucks because
Anvil
it looks
move.
cool.
Yeah, I love the Anvil move. So hopefully they change that for the better again. I'm hoping for some buffs to that.
Yeah.
But as far as the Druid goes,
This looks pretty cool.
as cool as his spell casting looks, Sorceress already exists, and I'm much more interested in the sort of animal spell casting hybrid thing. It's
Yeah.
really nice. And since my last Smith build, very intentionally dipped into the Druid side of the tree so I could look at nodes and see how they felt. I'm really looking forward to. I already know one of the nodes I really want to get, that one I told you about where you can apply the defenses from your armor to your energy shield.
That's pretty
Gonna
crazy.
be so
Yeah.
nice at holding on to your energy shield. It's really going to add to tankiness.
That's
So I'm
wild.
definitely going for that. But I don't see myself summoning. I'm not big on summoning in these
I'm
games.
not
They're already
really
so-
either. Yeah.
This game has such high enemy density, and I'm so dumb. I just know I'm going to try and kill my summons, and I'm going to waste a bunch of time. And
Yeah.
I don't need more things on screen than what's already there.
Especially if you
But
get
I
a
do
bunch of summons.
appreciate- Yeah, but I do appreciate that they are also. It looks like they've optimized a lot. I'm looking forward to seeing how good that is. And hopefully we can both come up with two different Druid builds that we want to do.
Yeah. I
and
might.
the vine and rain thing might be nice.
The rain thing was kind of crazy. I'm just like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Who even
But
thinks of
might
that?
I might
But-
mess with. I think the dragon and the bear form look the best for me. They all look great, but for my playstyle, I like stunning. And again, the dragon has weird utility with the wind blowback and the flying. So I really want to mess with the wyvern as well.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I'll have to actually play them to see what I like. But
If I do Druid, I'm not super duper crazy interested in the transforming aspect.
yeah,
Not for the initial playthrough, anyway. So if I do Druid, I'm gonna do. It's not to say I'll never play the actual transformation thing, but I'll probably do the more elemental side of things if I do that.
you do the shaman. So you
Yeah.
still have your rage for free. Yeah.
And see how I
Makes
how I
sense.
feel about that.
At least you'll get that. I guess that means you get your storm move too, which is
That's true.
fucking awesome.
Which is very
I would
cool.
like one of us to use that storm. Honestly,
Yeah,
just to
I'm
see what we
thinking
can do
I'm-
with it.
Now that I'm actually watching gameplay for it, I think I might. So we'll see how I feel
Yeah.
about it. But
You're like, I'll take one for the team. It's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make.
Yeah, this right here.
Wait. I missed it. Oh, this thing? This storm thing?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. It also looks like it doesn't
Shaman
take
thing.
anywhere near the same amount of setup as some others do.
Yeah, the actual fire, the double infused firestorm is you have to get
Yeah.
fire. No, you have to get a lightning and an ice remnant before you cast it every time. And since it doesn't even follow you like that one does, there's a lot of benefits to just being a shaman and having that move instead.
Yeah, I might just do that.
That's really
This
cool.
is so cool. I'm just gonna keep saying it. This looks really neat.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, I
And
don't. I
just
don't look
think
at.
any elemental spells that you already like should work fine
Yeah,
on Druid.
that's kind of
You
what I
know,
was
like,
thinking. Is I might do that.
just running Sork magic as well
Yeah,
will be really fun, I think.
that's what I'm kind of thinking. Because I haven't really done a magic character yet, to be honest. Not really. I've fucked with ranged characters mainly, but not magic ones. I've only really fucked with.
You did a bit
I
witch, right?
I did do some witch. You're right. Not for very long though. I only beat Act 1.5 with it.
Yeah.
So I kind of stopped playing witch after that because I knew the new league was coming soon. But
Yeah, I sort of stopped on Mike Smith as well. But as a quasi warrior fan now, I definitely see myself enjoying the bear form with the way he can use the warrior's war cries and the way he seems to have high stun build up.
yeah,
But again, the wyvern might be really fun too. I'll have to actually play them both and see how I feel. But
yeah.
especially the
When
demon
taking
form.
fateful vision,
If we actually find that, I'm gonna have to mess with it.
That
just
demon
like the
form
bullets
thing is
using the
impressive.
skill yourself,
It's
you
very
will do
interesting.
significantly more damage.
So does that little fireball that he just did? Does that actually
You will do
hurt them?
significantly more damage.
Okay, look, it actually does hit
It
them.
looks like it does. Looks like it does.
That's
But
crazy.
I think the gimmick is that you get a free one, and then the second one does bonus damage if you.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I was wondering if this
getting free
little
ones, which is very cool.
yeah, I was wondering if this little hollow thing
If you
actually
decide to
hurt him,
follow
but it
this
looks
path
like it
by using
does.
the skill yourself,
Yeah, it
you
looks
will
like
do
it's hitting him.
significantly more damage.
Yeah, it definitely hurt him
Yeah.
because it
It's
caused a
put in
stun and
stun
stuff
range,
too,
too.
which is
Converging
cool.
Yeah.
paths at a critical moment.
That's just such a weird ascendancy. Like it's such a weird thing to do. But
Yeah.
anyway, we've talked enough about the actual druid. But what were you gonna say?
Yeah.
You first.
In general, I like to mess with mechanics when a game offers a mechanic that I haven't seen in other games, like how I went straight into hacking and when I started Cyberpunk because
Yeah.
most games don't really have in-depth hacking systems. It's either like a forced mini game where you just match up the lines like in Mass Effect, or it's simply not there. So
Mm-hmm.
hacking being like a build in Cyberpunk made me go, well, I gotta do that, you know. Plus, like the way that the intelligence stat also does like smart weapon stuff. It's like, oh well, smart weapons aren't in other games, so Oracle
Yeah.
is definitely the one I'm leaning towards, which works well, I think, for us because I don't think we want to do the same build anyways.
No, we don't
You
at
know,
all.
You're looking like you don't want to shapeshift much, but you're going to get a lot out of being shaman for that. And then I'm like, well, I want to see the weird time manipulation nonsense with Oracle. So
Yeah.
I think that seems to be the plan already. What
Yeah.
specific moves we'll use is probably going to be a lot of experimentation, but I think we kind of may have already decided.
I'm kind of thinking that too.
But
Uh,
I won't lie, I'm very much looking forward to the customizable dungeon and seeing what combos we enjoy using and what benefits we get. That looks like a lot of fun.
oh my God! Look at this.
I would like to get one. Yeah, I would like to get one robot arm and mess with it. That just
see what
sounds
happens. Yeah.
cool.
You're just a
So
you're just a
overall-
druid with like no arms or legs that are normal.
And hey, the demon form is level 72, which means it's probably endgame.
It's an endgame
viable.
thing, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Heavens. I hate when they
I
add a
mean, I
cool
can tell
unit and
ya.
you can't use it past like level 10.
I'm looking at these damage numbers and shit. That's definitely higher than my.
The base damage is
That's
horseshit.
insane. I just to give you a bit of context here, my badass mercenary cannot do this. So like
Yeah.
that
best build.
it's plenty.
Yeah.
Damage to
That's
fire.
awesome.
He looks good too. That's so cool. Fuck the bear, dude. I want
Yeah.
not to be mean,
They
but like
both look great to me, but the demon looks very nice. I like that he gets glory. That's another warrior mechanic. And the fishers, there are I
As a
believe
demon
they're
warrior.
fisher-based skill trees. So no, there's fisher-based support gems. So he would enable the use of different support gem options as well.
yeah.
So very very interested in that demon form for sure. If we get it naturally, I'm definitely gonna mess with it.
Mm-hmm.
But
But yes. So we've
before
gotten
the
some
season-
pretty good about druid. pretty into it. However,
Yeah.
the League is wild.
The League, honestly, it looks like it might be my new favorite one. It has story, it has difficulty modulation, it has a fucking build a dungeon. I mean, obviously I was joking when I was like, oh, lazy
It's
ass
Build-A-Bear
build
with
my own.
it's Build-A-Bear for PoE 2.
Yeah,
But
it's edgy Build-A-Bear, obviously. Same difference.
like, look at all this
It's
shit
just
that
a
you can
really
fuck with.
cool,
What a weird idea.
is it is a, I once again I've never seen a game just casually just bloop. This is your monthly event. Like what? This is like a thing we're just doing for now. Like I'm starting to understand why this is the type of like live service game that people can play over and over again because they keep adding
Weird
things
stuff
to
like
mess
this.
with,
Yeah.
things that like other games don't even fuck with. No, I won't lie. There's something I talked to Amadeus about a bit as since he's a PoE1
Yeah.
enjoyer, and one of the things he brought up was how PoE1 being more complicated in some ways was to its benefit, which is the only good reason to make a game more complicated is that it should
Is
make
it's
the
a
game
good
cooler,
thing,
right?
yeah.
So one of the summons for which in part one is a summon that you can equip literal like warrior gear to. Like you can give your choose a set of plate mail to put on your summon. Like the way you actually do it is you put a pile of armor and weapons on the ground, and then you use the move on that pile of gear, and then it makes a summon out of it, basically.
That's
And then it just
crazy.
lasts till it dies, which is super interesting. And
That
like,
is crazy.
but I can also see why that summon's not in this game, because just think, that means you're finding a whole different set of gear that your class doesn't use, and you're like putting it on the fucking ground and then pressing that button. First of all, that means you can't recast the summon mid combat.
Yeah, you can't do that.
And I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that the gear is destroyed when he dies as well. So it's like, it's one of those
It
things.
just
Like
it's neat, but it's weird.
yeah, when they say make the game more accessible, I think that on one hand, it's not that I'm dumb. I think it's also like how much busy work am I willing to do? Like
Yeah.
in this video, they were talking about reducing menuing, and I was
Yeah.
like, that's good.
That's
More
good.
games need to do that.
Because a lot of games think that more complicated is better. It's just not.
Yeah. I think my philosophy has always been that a game should be as complicated as it needs to be fun, but at the moment that the complication ratio outweighs the complication to fun ratio, like gets too unbalanced,
Yeah.
that's when it kind of, starts to be a problem.
That's kind of where I'm at too.
But, yeah, overall the League, honestly,
Seems
looks
interesting.
it looks really good.
So you have to,
it has a shot at being my new favorite one for sure.
Yeah. So what's interesting here
Just from the way they're
is
describing it.
they were pretty adamant about this. You have to, like, when you see an open area and you see this, there's going to be a couple more of these in this same area that you have to get, and then sacrifice monsters in it, and then fully activate the thing.
But things don't always go to
And then when you do,
These devices are old,
and these can spew out bosses,
sometimes infected by corruption,
quote unquote. Well, not like bosses, but like
and
bosses,
sometimes even stronger foes.
mini bosses, I guess I
On
should
fully
say.
activating one of the devices, you finally discover its true purpose.
And then
Portal opens.
when you go inside, you can fuck with this little map and
Portal is powered by
four titty.
and this energy can be used to modify the very structure.
It's weird that you
Would not
can
want themselves
fuck
to
with
be
the
outdone
temple.
by Total Recall either.
You will be given
Yeah.
6 rooms that you
They're
can
making beef with
allowing
movies
you to
now.
craft your own dungeon to explore.
It's weird. Building a dungeon and all this other shit is just so weird. I've never seen a game with this kind of, like, weird idea before. Like, I keep saying weird as if it's a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. I think it's cool. I'm just saying, like, it's so creative and strange.
And discover
I
those
think it might take me a minute to understand how all these little benefits work, like placing something beside something else and all that. But
Yeah.
overall, I think it'll be fine.
slam shut behind you, and
This
you
is
Yeah.
pretty cool.
face the
Yeah. I'm pretty into
I
this.
imagine we'll probably build a bad dungeon at first, and then
Probably, yeah.
by the time we build our 50th one, we'll be like, okay, do this, do this, do this. We know exactly how to,
Probably, yeah. And there's like 2 bosses here. Yeah, this looks like a cool league for sure. I like what I'm seeing
Yeah.
here. and there's actual story to it, because the Abyssal stuff is cool. I like it a lot, both artistically and gameplay wise. But
Yeah, the Val have like my favorite like artwork.
yeah, but like there's no story to it. It's just the Abyssal, like, which is fine. You know, I like it for what it is, but like the fact that this is like a Doriani story type thing is really interesting. I'm not saying there's like a super in-depth plot. This is something they kind of made over the course of a few months, but like it's neat that it ties in at all. The fact
Yeah.
you can do these limbs thing is really weird. I'm probably not gonna fuck with it because if you have to redo it every time you die, I don't see myself doing that.
Yeah.
But like at all, it's one of those things where I'll probably do it once just to see and all that. But when I die, I'm not redoing it.
Yeah. Yeah.
If it's not, let's put it this way: if it's not literally on my way to the next like.
Yeah.
Like, if I don't literally walk past this fucking surgical table, I'm not doing it.
Complete agreement. I'm definitely not supporting that concept. 'Cause it looks like you're getting one singular stat that's random. So it's just kind of like, I mean, come on.
Some rooms like the
It looks like his reload speed is faster, too.
I feel like if it was a permanent decision, it would act as a punishment and a benefit at the same time. You know? Because
Yeah.
once you have it, that's the one you got. You know?
Yeah. But, I mean, closing thoughts on Fate of the Vol. This is pretty cool. I'm into it.
Yeah.
I'm willing to give it a shot. I like how you can do... What was the thing I wanted to talk about? I like that you can destroy items and extract their socketables
Yes.
on some of these, because I have wanted to do that for a couple of weapons and I haven't been able to, and it's pissed me off. But
Yeah.
like
Double corrupting sounds cool as well. I definitely won't be using it on my best weapons.
oh yeah, no way in hell.
Yeah.
I used a chaos orb on my fucking crossbow and I regret it so much. I'm still mad about it, and that was like a month ago. I'm not gonna let it go. I'm just not. I'm still really
Be
strong.
like 70 years old. Remember
Why the
that crossbow?
Why the fuck did I use that chaos orb on that crossbow? And Grandpa's gonna be like, "What's a chaos orb?" And it's like, "Shut up, kid. Just shut up. Just stop talking." What else? But one thing I did want to talk about that I thought was pretty cool is, and this is more a talk about how the end game is like framed, right? Because we can talk about all the stuff that they did, but what I want to talk about is how they're adding it as a permanent thing. So if you want to just do Abyssal stuff, say you like last season so much, you just want to keep doing it, essentially, you can, which I think is really cool.
Well,
Because
I know they said they were gonna like keep some mechanics from the leagues, but I didn't think they would put like the abyssal depths and the green item modifiers back into the game just as part of endgame. I'm really pleased with that because the green item modifier crafting system was really fun.
it was cool. I still do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. They basically said they're gonna see what the feedback is, and if people like it, they'll keep it, and if they don't, then they won't. Is kind of how they worded it, which I think is the good plan. Like, if everybody hates this season or whatever, they're not gonna like add it to endgame or anything, because there might be no reason to. But like, I really like the abyssal shit, and I might grind it out a little bit more still, especially with this new skill tree for it. That's just cool.
Yes, it is.
Which I think is neat. I wish I could pause this and just like look over each little node and kind of see. But
Yeah.
I can't really do that yet. But that's okay. It's crazy that they're just like adding a tablet for it too, where you can just
awesome.
where you can essentially customize what your end game experience is and just kind of add. If you want to just run an abyss, you just can. Like, if you just feel like it, it's just nice. I ran out of breach tablets, so I'm kind of mad, but it's fine. You could probably get more, and I'm just stupid. We'll see.
Probably.
And they're adding it to the bottom here, which is cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Let's see. Okay, so each abyss you complete, you get more points to put in the tree, which is cool. Wait, that's a new boss. I've not seen that before.
They still haven't explained themselves with that arrow rain move they kept showing over and over and over again. I think
Maybe
that's
that's just
new
a
move.
maybe that's just a move that we haven't seen. I don't.
Or maybe it's a move built into one of the upcoming uniques and they just didn't mention it.
I don't
Because
know.
some uniques come with their own moves.
Explicit modifiers on your waystones apply to abyssal depths in the map area. That is pretty cool, because that applies to rewards too,
Yeah, that's awesome.
which is cool. Because you already get good rewards if you go down in the depths and stuff. But if you get like a modifier on top of that, that's gonna be pretty awesome.
That is awesome.
I really like the idea that you just aren't losing the Abyssal League, essentially, if you don't want to.
It's been everyone's favorite league so far. Keeping the mechanics was, yeah, a good choice for sure. I'm very happy about it.
I am too. There was one thing. This was something I wanted to hear him say again.
That we have heard loud and clear is that needing to do abyss crafting on waystones is quite annoying. So, we have removed that. In fact,
Okay, so it's just
we have
gone.
removed instilling from waystones as well.
Yes.
This mechanic felt mandatory on maps because
I
it
would
boosted
agree.
the value of all
That was
other
dumb.
content. But it was both annoying to do.
And if you didn't see a lot of Delirium, this is what it looked like before. I did not like this.
We are bringing back some of that power
Yeah.
with tablets.
It's just like gray, and you can't really see a lot of
Yeah,
stuff.
we did a few together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure how much time you spent in in-game, so I wanted to point it out. It
Not a ton, but we did a few of the Delirium things.
is annoying as fuck. I didn't like how it looked. It kind of ruined some of the art style to it. Okay,
Yeah.
let's see what you can do here. You could not do this before, which is cool. I like that you can just do that now. Increased gold found. Map has 38% increased chance to contain a summoning circle. What a weird ass. That's cool. I like that you could fuck with the tablets and stuff, which is neat. Adds abysses. Abysses in the map spawn more monsters. Bro, imagine abysses with 30% more monsters.
Yeah.
More. What the fuck?
More laser bugs.
More laser bugs. Not less. More. What is this fucking ice
The
move?
people who watch your stream are going to be sick and tired of me saying laser bug.
Yeah, they probably are. But that's okay.
Because now they're never going away.
Because we're not... Yeah, I was going to say, we're not even done with the abyssal things. We're going to fight more.
Yep.
The abyss shall return. The laser bugs are just going to haunt you in your dreams. What is this move?
Yeah.
What move is this? He has
I think
E
it's the
selected.
I think it's that ice storm that's built into that one legendary staff, but it's got like weird support gems on it. I can't entirely tell.
It's pretty cool, though. So, yeah. Fuck that, by the way. I agree with that change. They should not be faster. I don't like it. Trying to see if there's anything else. Added performance. That's always good. Better performance stuff. I can't disagree with that.
Yeah. The game is starting to need it again.
Yeah, it really it was starting to need that. Yeah, mine
Yeah,
lags a
it's getting longer
bit,
for me again.
especially when especially with me, because I use like a fuck ton of like AoE stuff. It really, on my build, it kind of like it ate the frame rate. Yeah, it really kind of was annoying. Take a look at this, by the way. Can only use a normal body armor, plus 300 to armor for each connected notable. Passive skill allocated. What the fuck? That seems OP, unless I'm just like dumb. Huh. Interesting. I mean, I guess it is an ascendancy thing, so like makes sense.
Armor to each... Oh, that is a huge buff to that. Yeah,
That's a large
the
buff.
plus 300. The plus 300 armor thing is the new part. That's wow.
Huh.
That is a lot.
That's different. They added a fuck ton of skills. I like that you could just
Statue,
turn
that's
into
funny.
a statue. I think that's pretty funny. I like that one.
Kind of want the hole. Kind of want
Yeah.
the hole in the floor.
Yeah.
And the pirate suit's pretty rad.
The pirate suit is pretty rad. I might get that one depending on how much it is.
Today, we're launching 2 new
But anyway, that's pretty much all I got to say about the video. Expect a stream from us, or at the very least me. I don't know what Kyber's schedule is. On
I'm gonna
the
play it as
weekend,
soon as I possibly can.
on the upcoming weekend of the stream. So, or of the release.
Comes out on the 12th, right?
Yes, which is, what day is that? That's a Friday. So yeah, expect a stream that weekend, bare minimum, at least 1 or 2, whenever that comes out, for sure. I think
dude, I'm off the 12th to the 14th.
You absolute
We could binge
bastard.
it.
That is
I'd be
good
down to binge-
actually.
I'd be down to binge the update.
That is pretty cool. I might suck it up and stream on Saturday and Sunday so we can at least get 2 days in before you work again.
Hell yeah.
Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much all my thoughts. I think anybody whining about this is full of absolute fucking horse piss. I think this is great.
It's not that I'm a big negativity degenerate, and I'm thoroughly against blind faith. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, this update is going to be incredible.
Yeah.
I'm saying that they are showing us concepts, and conceptually they look great, and I genuinely
Yeah.
don't see why we're allowed to hate it yet. It's not out yet,
I don't get it, yeah.
and I don't see what's wrong with the concept of what they have said so far.
The druid looks great.
Yeah.
Look at this fucking meat grinder, by the way.
Yeah.
What
Like
the fuck?
the art looks good. The new uniques look good. The
Ascendancies look
new
good.
Mechanics,
The mechanics look good.
unique and interesting. I don't.
And weird.
I'm not
and
sure where
different.
the complaints are coming from. And if we're just mad that the game isn't complicated enough, again, Path of Exile 1 already exists. This game is trying to be a little bit more accessible. And let's be honest, it's not accessible to everybody. There are plenty of people who are going to see the skill tree once and say no.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
And on top of that, you guys just got a league. Like a couple weeks ago.
Like,
Keepers of the
I'm
Flame
really
and
not
stuff. So I don't... I'll have to read comments just to see what the whining it was about, but this was just something I noticed while I was quote-unquote watching. I wasn't really watching the stream.
Yeah.
I saw some comments that because I had that pulled up instead of the actual stream because I didn't want to watch it. And I noticed a lot of people that were complaining about it. And I'm going to have to relook and see why. But, like, I thought that was insane.
Yeah.
So
the key to proper complaining is to complain about things that you know
Yeah.
are true or that you can at least show are a genuine problem. But it sounds like they're mad at a concept because, you can't play the damn update yet. And I don't see the point. I think that we ought to give it a shot and actually see how it plays before we get our pitchforks out.
I
It's just not worth
guarantee
judging
you-
it. There'd have to be something actually wrong with the concept, and I don't have.
I guarantee
I
you
remember-
it was that bit where he's like, we have more plans, but we didn't get them done in time. I guarantee you.
Mad about some vague updates they don't even know what they are. Like,
Yeah, you don't even know what they are.
because don't get me wrong, I've had times where a trailer did make me mad, but it was like a concept I already knew I was gonna hate. Like I remember, like I beat Breath of the Wild, for example, a long time ago, right? And then I never liked the durability mechanic. I didn't think it was good, and as a person who's played almost all of the Zelda games, there's some like offshoots I haven't played, but I played all the mainline ones. I thought to myself, look, I really want to get rid of the durability system because to me, as a fucking old head, as an old man, I felt like one of the main things that made Zelda was meaningful loot and not loot that you just throw away all the time. And I felt like I was being punished for using good weapons a lot, And then, so when the Tears of the Kingdom reveal came up and they were like, the durability's still here, that was like one of the only times a trailer, just the concept, like pissed me off.
Right.
You know what I mean? I was like, bro,
Yeah.
come on. I already messed with that mechanic in a game on the same exact engine. You know what I mean? Like,
Alongside the two new
Yeah.
I had like a good reason to be kind of mad,
almost all the others, with some of them getting a
but
great
here I haven't
I don't see it. Yeah.
tried these mechanics or something similar before.
We've also
Yeah.
So
It's pretty new.
I'm
And
excited. I am extremely excited for this update.
this looks pretty cool. And they added
Yeah.
fucking
250 new
fucking 250 new passive node. What is wrong with you people? Stop making
Yeah.
the skill tree bigger.
It's getting
It's
bigger.
big enough.
skills added.
I guess they
Still
are
trying to learn what we
adding
got already.
I guess they are adding a new class, so like I get why they're making it bigger, but fuck me.
Yeah. I assume we're gonna keep seeing skill tree nodes until all the classes are out.
Yep,
Viability of many more skills,
probably.
techniques, and overall build variety that can
Yeah.
tackle our most
Let's see what he actually said about the update
Next
here.
up,
Oh,
going
nope,
to be
he
talking
didn't see it. He said something earlier. He's like these vague things about endgame changing, which they did change the endgame. They added Abyssal to it forever, seemingly.
They made tablet crafting better.
They made crafting better. They made Delirium better because that was something that everybody kind of whined about. Was it ruined the visuals and was kind of cluttered. And
Made menuing annoying too.
and menuing annoying too. And they fixed and they made tablets cooler where you can like do more things with them and edit them and modify them, even corrupt them, which I think is crazy. But now I think this is pretty good. So that's basically all I got to say about it. I think this looks dope. I'm very excited for it.
Conceptually, it looks great, for sure.
I'm pretty
There's a
into
fifth- To get to him,
I'm pretty
you will
into
need to place
this little fucking Build-A-Bear
While doing so,
dungeon crawler.
you want to exploit some of the Val
Oh yeah,
technology.
man.
That's gonna be weird. It's like it's like
I'm
you're playing it.
excited for that.
Look at this. It's like you're playing a completely different game.
Developers heard you like games. They put a game in your game so you can game while you game.
Gameception. But
Yes.
no, anyway, that's pretty much all I got to say about it. So we're gonna be playing it that weekend, and I hope you give it a watch because I'm excited for it, and I think it'll be cool. We're at this point we are professionals at the campaign. We're gonna plow through that shit.
Yeah, we're probably gonna actually shit all over it.
Probably, yeah. We only might not because this is a new class for us, and we don't know how it works yet. So
Yeah.
we might not, but I think once we nail like how these builds are gonna work, I think we will. I
Yeah.
might even restart if I do it shitty the first time and I need to restart, but I feel like I doubt I will. I think I can figure it out. But anyway, that's all I've got to say. I appreciate everybody who watched, and drop a sub if you want to see more. And follow me on Twitch. I'm gonna be streaming it too. So have fun.
Don't you dare.